38. Still then they're not joining. Few are not joining. Permanent absent. I don't know. I made few calls to your friends. Some of them have responded. Some they did not pick up the phone. Particularly, I'm looking that same around 40 always. Okay, now. Then today I will spend few minutes to again identify who are the student mass absent, always absent. Okay, anyhow. Now you enjoy the how many days? 3 days Dasahara.
Sir, 2 days, sir.
Sunday is one. Saturday, Sunday,
Sir,
Monday, 3 days.
Sunday. Sir, Sunday is a sir permanent holiday.
And you know what is the protocol? If in between Sunday is coming, it is counted under holidays. Because Saturday was holidays,
Sir,
Monday,
sir,
then by
sir,
default
that is
Sunday is
not fairness,
calculated.
sir. Sir,
Okay,
that is
anyhow.
not fairness, sir.
No, no, that's under the protocol. For every places it is applicable. If one more day is coming in between Sunday, then that is treated as a holiday, not treated as a normal like always Sunday is off day. In this regard, as per protocol, it is 3 days: Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And from your point of view, it's fine that you have 2 days, Saturday and Monday. But if you look in the protocol, already your computer network, they are looking into many protocols, right? As per the protocol, it is one again a additional day. Then hence total 3 days. Okay, now let me remind the last class what we are discussing. We are at the point of argument array. Target is that we have to create our own argument array. And last class, if you have remembered, I passed two arguments to the main function. The first argument will count the number of arguments that the cell is giving to the main. And another array, the name of that array is called argument array, and it is a array of pointers pointing to strings. Not a normal array the way you are using. It is an array of pointers pointing to string. In that regard, this is a two pointer array of a pointing to string, and you know that string is an array of characters, hence it is a pointer, hence it is a pointer to pointer. If it is a pointer to pointer, then you will have two stars, and already I printed the argument array. From that point I am looking into that how the argument array is. Again, to prepare our argument array, we will collect few information. What are the information? I will cover that information. After covering the information, we will be developing our own argument array. Will not depend upon the cell, right? And overall, the discussion of the last class, the conclusion was the cell prepares the argument array given to the program. Either it is your C program or it is a command, right? In this regard, I am going to start the argument array. Let me present my screen for you. Just hold on, I am just opening the screen for you. USB. Okay, my screen is visible to all.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Right, you got the idea of token, command line, cell, argument array. Now, if you give command in this format, this is the name of the executable. This is using -c 10 2.0. Right, the different tokens are here. This is a token, mine. Second one is -t, 10 is the next token, 2.0. This is a typing mistake. 2.0 is the next token. Right. The first token is the name of the command, or you can say that executable. Then it would be /a dot out or any other. That's the name of the executable. And the command mine will given to the main in the format argc and argb. This is the argument array. The cell will prepare and pass it. And this is the number of argument whatever you are passing. This number of argument here is 4, then total count of argument count will be 4. The argument array structure is like this. This is an array. This will hold a pointer pointing to the first token, pointing to the second token, pointing to the third token, pointing to the fourth token. And this array you have to declare. To declare this array, you can use the 2-pointer format or a single pointer with array symbol. This is a single pointer array symbol, or else also you can declare char starter a r g b. It is the concept of 2-pointer is coming. Look in that this is a pointer and it points to whom also is a pointer. This is a pointer to pointer. 2-pointer it is. Right, and already we have the code how to print the argument array. The alternate way of printing the argument array is, if this is an array, I can print argb of index 0, argb of index 1, argb of index 2, argb of index 3, argb of index 4. argb of index 0, which holds the base address of this array, hence it will print the string. argb of 1, it will hold the base address of this one, hence it will printing the string. argb of 2 will hold the base address of this one, hence it will print the string. argb of 3 will print the base address of this one, hence it will print that one. And index 4 contains the null pointing to nothing, hence we have to terminate the loop. Hence, if we will construct the loop depending upon this one, not depending upon the argc, then I can write the loop as for the first is indexing 0, I equal to 0. The loop condition will go up to this value whenever the content of argument v not equal to null. Then you can write argv of I not equal to null. I am looking in the content. That's why the content, whenever it is not null, you will go on printing. Then further you make I equal I plus 1. It is an alternate way to traverse the array. Then you go for your printf. This strategy, let me go for next. Okay, right? This is one way. Another way I am printing. The code is visible for all.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Just I am looking the another way. Either one you can choose it. That is your choice. Instead of going for the argument count, I can take into the content of the array. Then I can start my loop for I equal to 0. I'm looking into the content, then argb of I. Till it is not null, I have to increment the counter I equal I plus 1. Then as such, print the argument array. If the line number 12 and 13 is clear for you,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
both line number 6 and 7, the block line number 6, 7 along with the closing curly braces 8, what it does, the same thing will be done by this line number 12, 13 and 14. Only difference is that here we depend upon the count argument, which is an type integer. Here we depend upon the content of the argument array. Right? Let us save the file. Compile gcc cmd1.c. Right? ./a.out. This is the name of the executable. A.out. Suppose I give -c 10 2.0 SOA. Now this A.out will be there in the 0th index, -c will be there in the second index, then it will print -c 12 2.0 SOA. Total number argument is 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, including the name of the executable 5. Another way of argument array is in this way, right? If you like to print the index, I can print the index as argv of %d equals require a counter I this much, right? To get the modification I made in the line number 13, ବୁଝିପାରିଲ କି?
Yes, sir.
That I print line wise /n I will used. Now go for this terminal. It's fine, give the same output, right? This 0 will be A.out, the name of the executable. This is the argument 1, 2, 3, 4. If you like to print the last argument, which is the 5th argument, that will be null. Now a little bit modification. I just wanted to print after I. Then I want to print this line. Let's see what happens. Is it null, the last argument?
Yes, sir.
Hence, we don't want the null value to be printed. Hence, our loop terminating condition will be till it is not null. Till it is not null, you just continue the loop. Whenever it is null, you just stop the loop. Hence, that is the stopping criteria for the loop. So that the properties of the loop variant, whatever you got it from the ID, is satisfied. Otherwise, if you go on printing the further, there is no values are there, it will go on printing null. Okay, now this is the idea of argument array and all the things. This argv, your cell makes. We are not preparing anything. If you give any output like this, right, your star will be treated as a special character for the cell. Then cell will work on this. My program will not work anything over the star. The cell will work on the star. It will expand the star, meaning is that it will look for all the files in the current directory. After looking all the files in the current directory, it will prepare the argument array. That argument array is going to be given to the main as an argument. ./a.out star. Right? This many arguments are there. This is A.out as such, then other files. In this way also, you can calculate the total number of files that are present in your current working directory by writing a C code. Right? Just note the question. Write a C code using command line argument to calculate the total number of files present in the current working directory. ଦେଖିଲ? Okay, done. Now this alternate way is that my slide visible?
Yes, sir. Visible.
Okay, very good. Right, next. Now the next agenda is we have to prepare our own argument array. The OS shell is taking the string and putting in the indexing of the array. In the same way, you have to take strings and put into the array. If you put into the array, then after putting all the strings, the last part will be the null. Then what the array is created, that you can say that this is our own argument array. To prepare the argument array, I require the help of string tokenization. Then I will be discussing what is that string tokenization is. Then we'll go for how to make tokenize. Then think over that how to use tokenization to creating our own array. Okay, right? Then what is the properties of string tokenization? See, looking into the string tokenization, just I'm introducing. Let us consider you have a string str. The string is in the format CSC hyphen ITR hyphen SOA hyphen sum. Right? The string tokenization indicate that you have to break the string into different parts. Looking into the valuable section of the string. Here the valuable section is CSC, ITR, SOA, sum, and the component of CSC and ITR is joined by a hyphen symbol, and ITR and SOA is joined by hyphen symbol. This is hyphen symbol. I cannot separate the two component by space. If you separate two component by space, then that is not a string. Suppose somebody has written CSC space ITR. In this way, it cannot be treated as one string. It is treated as a two strings because say the part you have given separation will terminate the string, then CSC and ITR will be treated as two strings, and a consecutive characters must be there. No spaces must be given. If you are giving spaces, then something different. If you are giving spaces, then you have to write the string in double quote or single quote format. CSC ITR. Right? This will be treated as a single string because group into using the double quote. But if you are giving space between the strings, then it is treated as something different. Space will be acts as the string terminator, and CSC will be treated as one ITR. It is not a one string; it will be a two string. But it is a one string because you have grouped into double quote. That's supposed to be taken care. And tokenization indicate that over this string, I have to collect the basic unit. Token is the basic unit. The basic units are CSC, ITR, SOA, sum. Then I have to tokenize. First token equal CSC, right? Second token will be collected as ITR. Third token will be collected for you as SOA. Fourth token will be collected for you as sum. This is the objective we want. This will be given to you. A string will be given to you and you have to display this output. All you got the problem statement. What is the string tokenization? A input will be given to as a string and you have to token CSC, ITR, SOA sum, where the minus will be treated as delimiters. Many symbols can be used as delimiters. Here, I am taking this minus or hyphen as a delimiter. Delimiter indicate that the boundary of the first token CSC, ITR boundary, SOA last. That means this symbol encounter means you have to know that this is the end of the CSC. Hence, you have to collect the token. Is the statement is clear for all?
Yes, sir. That's the hyphen in between CSC and ITR.
Yeah, that's a hyphen.
Okay, sir.
Now let us, I am giving another string, PTR. I tell you that you find out the tokens and each tokens are separated or delimited by semicolon. Then I can write mechanical. Delimited means end of the one token and beginning of the another token. Civil, let it be 1, 2, 3. Right? If I ask for this string, who are the tokens where delimiters? The delimiters mean the end of the token and beginning of another token. Your delimiter is semicolon. Then who are the tokens are there in PTR? को PTR को token अच्छी ताले?
Mechanical civil 1, 2,
Yes,
3.
mechanical is a token. Token 2 will be
Civil.
civil. Token 3 equal 1, 2, 3. Right? How to know that? You have to scan from the beginning of the string M, compare with next character E. Does it semicolon? No. Then character is correct. C, compare. H, compare. Semicolon, semicolon. Reach. Hence, this information, whatever you have joining from M to H is a token. This one return. Now, after that, C, again go. Semicolon encounter, second token you collect it. Again go. Nothing is there. This is the string terminator. Now, nahi kichhi string re, string is ended. You can easily guess it by using the null character 1, 2, 3 token. In this way, you have to scan from beginning to end and go on collecting the tokens. The scanning from beginning to end means you are doing a action. The name of the action is called parsing. You have parsed it. In computer science term, generally it is called parsing. You have parsed the string from beginning to the end of the string using delimiter symbols to separate out what are the valid tokens are there. The whole process is called parsing. That means you have parsed the string PTR. Now, objective is that we have to learn the string tokenization. Is it fine? First principle is you have to apply your common logic. Whatever you have been studied in your C programming, you have to apply your common logic. I am not going to help in the common logic. You apply your logic to tokenize. Second option I will go for, I have to use two library functions. right? Number one library function name is called strtok, right? Second two library function is called strtok underscore r, right? Two versions are there, and generally two versions are taken with respect to your content of the syllabus. The first one is not thread shape. A is not thread shape. Second one is threads, not thread shape. Second one is thread shape. In that context only, you will have two library functions. This is having some leakage related to security. This is no leakage in security. If you randomly use either one, that's correct. But whenever there is a concept of safety is come, then this is better than that one. And first function, I am going to use string talk. Try to understand this one. This purely depends upon the pointer. If somebody will face difficulties, then he or she has to report immediately, because I have to play rigorously on the pointers now, right? Then first I'll issue strtok. Let me go for my slides. Before going to slide, let have take the attendance 39 cell. Today is 27. Please respond your attendance. Abhijit Raut. Abhijit. Ankit Das. Ankit. Simon Pradhan. Am I audible? Simon Pradhan. Partha Sarathi Malik.
Present, sir.
Tanya Jha.
Present, sir.
Ashutosh Mishra.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Nikhil Kumar.
Yes, sir.
Nikhil Kumar.
Sir, Ankit, sir. Sir.
Ankit, where you are? Don't disturb, just hold on. Nikhil Kumar. Nikhil Kumar.
Sir, Ankit present, sir.
Nikhil.
Hello.
Rahul Senapati.
Yes, sir, present.
Anshuman Ray. Ankit, stop your microphone. Switch it off. Anshuman present. Chandrakant Gupta. Chandrakant. Atish Raj.
Yes, sir.
Jyotish Nayak.
Present, sir.
Pratyush Patel.
Yes, sir.
Disha Nayak. She permanent absent. I think NP. Anup Kumar Mukherjee. Also permanent absent. Anup. Hariom Kumar.
Sir,
Chandrakant
Chandrakant, sir, present, sir.
Those you are leaving the term, you put your registration number on the chat box. I will be looking into that. Prithviraj Sabodh. Prithviraj. Sandeep Mishra.
Present, sir. Sandeep Mishra present, sir.
हाँ, yes. Trivikram Patnaik.
Present, sir.
Smriti Ranjan Biswal.
Yes, sir.
Rajiv Dubey.
Present, sir.
Sikrit Modak.
Present, sir.
Sambit Sahu. That fellow also permanent absent. Krishna Murari Sharma. Krishna. Rehan. प्रियांशु मिश्र, राहुल मुखर्जी, दिव्य प्रकाश नायक, काकुन चटर्जी।
Present, sir.
ओके ओके ओके। आशुतोष सिन्हा, आशुतोष, देवज्योति दास,
Present, sir.
शिखर स्वरूप, शिखर,
Present, sir. Present, sir. Shikhar Swarup present.
सौम्य महापात्र,
Present, sir.
शीर्षक सामंतराय,
Present, sir.
अनन्या लेंका,
Present, sir.
राहुल मालकर, राहुल, श्रुति नर्मा महापात्र,
Present, sir.
खुशी,
Present, sir.
निहार रंजन पलाई, निहार, शिबलू दास,
Present, sir.
ओके शिबलू, निकिता रोजालिन साहू,
Present, sir.
कृष्णा सामल,
Present, sir.
अभिशेखर,
Present, sir.
अंजलि गौरव, ओके ओके, अंजलि गौरव,
Present, sir.
प्रियव्रत दास,
Present, sir.
निखिल प्रधान, he is also permanent absent, आशुतोष पात्र, अलीशा पटनायक,
Present, sir.
दिव्य दर्शन,
Present, sir.
शुभेंदु शेखर स्वाही, आदित्य,
Present, sir.
दीक्षा कुमारी,
Present, sir.
अमृत कौर,
Present, sir.
राजेश पाढ़ी, विदिशा त्रिपाठी, she is also permanent absent, सत्यनारायण सिंह,
Present, sir.
प्रज्वल कुमार,
Yes, sir.
रूपम कुमार मेहर,
Yes, sir.
अभिषेक मिश्रा, केप महामडी। अच्छा, those who are permanent absent, केप महामडी, अभिषेक मिश्रा, विदिशा त्रिपाठी, निखिल प्रधान, राहुल मालकर, coming to the chat box, don't worry, संबित कुमार साहू, प्रियांशु मिश्र, पृथ्वीराज सबूत, अनुप कुमार मुखर्जी, दिशा नायक, along with Simon having some health problem. These are the people permanent absent. Rest, those who have responded to chat box also, I am looking into that one. Already I talked, Rajesh, already I talked to Disha. She is telling that she has some backlog papers. Very soon she will be joining. But the rest of the peoples I called, Anup, Prithviraj, Sambit, they are not responding to the calls. Also, they are not responding to any messages. That's why I cannot take any special care for them. Whenever they will be getting the backlog clear, they will be joined and they have to take the decision themselves at that time. Right? For this side is fine. Because others, I am putting messages. Also, I made few calls to them. Sometimes they are not answering. Though answering, they are giving the phones to others. I don't know what they are doing. That's the reason that I pointed out the students. Anup 1, Prithviraj 2, Sambit 3, Priyanshu 4, Nikhil Pradhan 5, Vidisha Tripathi 6, Abhishek Mishra 7, and kept member 8. 8 people, there is no contact. If from your side, Ansuman Ray is present, Ansuman, from your side, if you are connected to them and ask them to contact me, otherwise from my side I tried, I am not getting any positive response from that side. That is the reason that I am not considering their any quiz if they are attending or any classes if they are attending. With this total 8 number of students I am making minus from your total strength, that is your 60. 60 minus 8, 52. I will be considering only 52. Rest 42 means 40 joined, remaining 12 also absent today. And I ensure that you inform your friends, don't get so many absents. Okay, now we have to go
Sir.
first. Yes.
Sir, I
Ankit.
checked presence.
Yes. Already I look in the chat box. Ankit, you have given. Chandrakanta given. Krishna Murari given. Those who have given on the chat box already made them present. Okay, fine, Ankit.
Yes, sir.
In between, if you have missed your roll number when I am calling, just you put your registration number on the chat box. I am counting that one also. Okay. Now we have to tokenize the string. Target is to tokenize. First is your own logic. Many varieties of ways you can write your logic. Hence we will have one answer. Next is as per our requirement, we will go for 2 library function. The name of the library function one is called stringtoke. Let me issue stringtoke. I will explain for you the stringtoke. First one. The library, straightforward, I am issuing the library function, the requirement along with the pointers. The header require is string.s. The name of the function is strtok. The return type is a pointer. Right? What it is given? Char star. Return type is a pointer. 2 parameter it uses. One of the parameter is a pointer parameter pointing to the string. Hence it is the string. This is your string. Second parameter is the what are the string separation character you are using called delimiters. DELIMITERS. What are the string separating symbols you are using? The string separating symbols are called delimiters. Right? A delimiter may be one character like hyphen, or it may be multiple of characters. That is the reason that this particular part is also a string. Okay, got it? This first parameter is a string, second parameter is a string. The second string is a delimiters. Delimiter may be many symbols. As per all the delimiter symbols that has been used in C, I collected a delimiter is one or it will be more than one characters that separate the strings. Common delimiters we are using comma, semicolon, either colon or single quote or double quote, or you can use curly braces, or you can use pipe, or you can use hyphen, or you can use forward slash or backward slash or any other symbols as per your own. Clear? Is it clear?
Clear.
Right. Now first these two you copy to your notebook. I will issue the first function stringtoke over a string. Don't read the slide. Slide will be given for you. Only you write 2 things to your notebook. Header file, you know it. Second one is the function prototype. This is the function prototype. All you are getting what is a function prototype? ପିଲାମାନେ ଜାଣିଛ ନା ଜାଣିନା ଆଉଥରେ କହିବି? ଅମୃତ
କହିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ sir ଆଉଥରେ।
କହିଦେବା। ଆଚ୍ଛା
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Alternate of function prototype is called function signature. Okay. Function prototype or function signature is what is the framework of a function. For example, before creating any duplex, we are doing a layout. Am I right? That layout is called a prototype. And the layout of here is your name of the function is strtok. It takes two parameter. One parameter is string type, another parameter is string type, and return type is pointer. This framework is called function prototype. ମୁଁ ଗୋଟେ ଛୋଟ function prototype କରୁଛି, then I will come to string to, right? Is it clear? लिखिदेला दिटे line.
Yes, sir.
अच्छा,
Yes,
चलो.
sir.
I am going for my notebook. अच्छा, done.
Sir, can you use two types of delimiter?
Yes. Two types of delimiter you can use. I'll show you that one, don't worry. Right? I am taking the string str. Very simple string I am taking. One by one issue I am collecting. Whatever your question is that I will be addressing within that one. CSC hyphen this is, though my pen is going upwards. ITR. Second one is SWA. A small string I am taking. This is a string. Okay. I will say that the delimiters are, in my case, only one symbol, then it is a string format, hyphen. Okay. More tokenize karibi. Carefully observe into the function. Your function is written in this way. Return type is pointer. Right? Molecularly. str tok, done. The first parameter is a string. What string you want to tokenize? को string की tokenize करिवो. Second is the delimiters, which is also a string. Itself is a string. Done it? And the return type is a PTR, pointer. Right? I show this is my string S T R T O K. Right? Pass the string str. Done it? Pass the delimiter string. What you want? It is a string. My delimiter here is this symbol and this symbol. Then you can put this hyphen. No double hyphen not required, because it is a same kind of delimiter used between CSC ITR and in between ITR and SWA. Hence one symbol is enough. This is not a character you have to put in the form of a string constant. Okay, right? Step one clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now what it does, the logic inside it indicate that it will go on searching from C, S, E and find the delimiter character, then CSC will be separated out. And CSC will be separated. How? It got the character C first, collect it. S first, collect it. Then next E, right? After E, it got the matching delimiter, hence stops reading. Stops reading, it will put the null byte so that that becomes a string. Otherwise, CS is not only a string in C. And let this base address is 120, we will assign to a pointer 1 to T. Return this base address to here. Got it clear? And this 120 must be there in a variable. Declare the variable as token. Declare the variable as a token. This token variable, what it holds? It holds the address of this, then it is a pointer. What type of pointer? It holds the address of a character, then it is char star. Line is clear? अंकित दास
Yes,
No,
clear?
sir. Please repeat, sir.
रिपीट करबा ओके वेरी गुड टिके मु इरेज कर दिए okay done. Now the string talk, the duty of the string talk is it will go on scanning from here. What the character you got it? C, right? Next character S. Next character E. After E, what the symbol you are getting? Hyphen. Hyphen you have treated as what? Delimiter. Then immediately it will assume that that is the end of the first subpart, CSC. CAC. As soon as the delimiter will encounter, to make the CSC as a string, it will add null byte, right? And this 120 the base address. Now it is array of character which is a string. The base address of CSC will restore to a particular variable. Rakhiba. If some variable will hold the address of another, can I say that that is a pointer? Pointer. Declare that pointer star token. Right? Which types of pointer? The array content is character, then is character type pointer. Got it clear? Now it is clear?
Clear, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, whenever string token will return, you have to store to a token, and the token is of the type character, which is a pointer. Declaration is here. Right? Now we got the first token. After getting the first token, what is the remaining part of the string? Remaining kon rahila?
hyphen.
ITR hyphen what it is? SOA. Right? Now, again I have to call the same function to make the same procedure to be repeated. Be serious at this point. STR T O K. Right? Second parameter no issue. First parameter creates right. To the first parameter, minute will mark it str equal this one. Whenever the scanning will end with this one, this will cut from this point. A point to cut hela. Right? As soon as it will cut, str will be your str will be updated to only CSC. मुझे to cut कर दीजिए. Physically cut है, I think. And remaining part will be this one. After getting the first token, because you are cutting this symbol cut, CSC will only assign to STR. This is the original STR. After this, you are getting the string this one. Then tell me which part I will pass over here. The remaining part or STR?
Remaining part.
Acha, remaining part. Because STR will hold only CSC, hence the original string changes. If the original string changes, I cannot pass here as STR. If I am passing STR, then I am passing CSC. Right? Hence the remaining part. To pass the remaining part of the string, the subsequent call means after the first call, next call onwards, the first parameter to be set as null. I do repeat again. After getting the first token of a string, if you want to collect the further tokens from the string, the next call onwards, in the string to the first parameter to be set as null rather than the string. If you put null, then it will do tokenize ITR. The next token will be ITR, store into a variable, declare that variable, and the next token again str tok. After getting ITR, if you want the remaining part, then null. This part put in token 2. Got it clear?
Sir, null means remaining part.
Null means remaining part if you are tokenizing the same string again and again.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Right? I'll give that. Why it is null? I'll answer it. Why it is null? Right? In this way, you'll continue till this part is not null. Right? I am taking the example to a program. Right? This part you just copy to your notebook. Most I am very slow writing. You can write it. Write along with me. What is my string? STR equal buji lakha. That's why I am taking this one. CSC ITR SOA. Right? First token nabi declaration karinyo. Token 1, 2, 3, whatever you write. Char star token 1 there. I shortcut T1, comma star T2. Don't reuse the variables. I am reuse kariba. Don't worry. Give separate names because the string is very short. Only 3 tokens are there. Right? First token. To write T1 store karo. Call the function str tok for first string. Pass the string str. The separation of the string is hyphen double quote. Now string changes, right? Second token. Right? T2 equal str tok. What the first parameter I will set? Kete set kari pile?
Null.
Null. Because subsequent string, subsequent jauchi mo. Null karibo. Otherwise it will take the string whatever you have given. I will say the logic. Now third token, I require the subsequent part, strtok null. Double quote, not single quote, right? In the first token, you got it. CSC display kariba, right? Second token, you got ITR, you have to display. Third token, I got SWA. Is there any further token? How token achhi ki?
No, sir.
Then what the string to will return? ଯଦି ମୁଁ try କଲି
null.
exactly because t1 t2 t3 all are pointers. In mathematics 0 nothing, in null pointer null nothing. Phi in set theory the same answer, funda is same, right? If you apply strtok again, already nothing is there, then it will indicate the null value. This will return null. Okay, ତମ ଲେଖା ସରିଛି?
Yes, sir.
ମୁଁ ପ୍ରୋଗ୍ରାମ ମୁଁ କନଭର୍ଟ କରିଛି, ପ୍ରୋଗ୍ରାମଟି ମୋ ସହିତ ଲେଖିବ gedit strtok.c. Those who are having facility to write the code, they can write the code along with me. Others, you follow me. Dot int main. String ডাকো char str equal itr csc soa semicolon, right? Pointer ডাকো char star p1 star p2 star p3 star p4, right? Collect the first token p1 equal str pok, pass the string str comma, separation is this one. Done. Visible to all. Print display करो. Printer
Yes, sir.
token 1. Percentage s, this is string, bracket slash n, value is in p1. You can reuse the variables, no issue, right? Token 2. T2 equal str tok. I am parsing the same string, hence remember it should be null, remaining part as such, right? Token 2. Third token P3 talking about fourth token. right? Ella, shall we run it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Clear the screen. VCC, STR, TOK. Okay, no compilation error. Visible. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Right. What is the last token I am getting?
Null.
Null.
No.
Null means already your string is over at this point. Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now think over that. I want to create an iteration for this one. ଏମିତି ତ ମୁଁ token ଯାଇ ଯିବିନି. How to set the terminating loop condition? କେମିତି ଜାଣିବି? How to take into a loop rather than this one. Just think over 2 minutes. I'm just taking my water. Just 2 minutes. Think over it.
Sir, what? Please repeat.
You want to make a loop instead of this. 1, 2, 3 sequential steps.
Okay, sir. Yes, got it.
Anybody got the idea?
So the first step will be as it is. From the second, we have to form a loop.
कि पाइल कि any idea to how to make it loop?
Your voice is not audible.
This is not audible. Now, anybody got the idea how to write the loop for that one sequential?
Yes, sir. Up to when the return of token is not null.
Achha, when the return of the token not null, I have to continue the loop. Does it require that I have to declare as many number of variables T1, T2, T3, T4?
No, sir. No,
No,
sir.
sir.
Then can I reuse the variables? Variable
Yes,
use
yes,
karibi ki? Okay. Then condition number 1, find the loop term. One variable लियो, variable optimize करो. Now variable optimize. Number 2, loop terminating condition. Right? What is the loop terminating condition? How much? I have to stop my loop at what?
Not
Whenever
equals
it
to
is?
null.
Exactly. Right?
When T4
Now-
is equal to null.
Exactly.
T is null.
Now let me construct the loop for that one. Divided str tok 1.c. Check out the same code. Fine. Instead of this one, I want one only. Let it be token. Right? Collect the first token. Collect the first token. Token equal str tok. Very simple. Nothing is that. Pass the original string. Eliminator. Done. Here I have to test it. Let while token not equal null in capital null. Display the token you have collected. Many
Yes,
ways
sir.
are there. Okay. Printf token equals %s/n. Release the value of the token because next you are going to overwrite. right? Again collect token. str tok. What I'll write? The first parameter केते लिखिबी?
null.
Very good.
Null.
Because the
Null.
same string you are tokenizing, hence subsequent call must be null. That is the vital point here. Nothing is else. Now we got the token. Return 0. Right? एक के sleep add कर दो so that you can get it everything here. Kindly or sleep. Sleep only for visualization. Nothing else here. Done. Code is optimized.
Yes, sir, done.
Okay, right. GCC str.tok1.c. Any error? No error. ./a.out. Keep the string in your mind. Mind error first string out. Token 1, second token, third token. Done. Fine.
Yes, sir.
अच्छा. ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଦେଖିବା suppose you are giving here semicolon ଏମିତି ଦେଲ suppose here you giving only colon outer string IDS. I want the token ITR, I want the token CSE, I want the token SOA, I want the token IDS. If that are my tokens, who are the delimiters? आउथरे कहूची माइन
Semicolon.
टोकन्स हां डेलिमिटर्स आर सेमीकोलन
Hyphen,
Hyphen colon.
हाइपेन हां
semicolon.
Colon.
हाउ सेमीकोलन कोलन
Colon.
these three treated as a delimiters. If this is one character, this is one character, this is one character, if three character I am taking, I cannot say that this is three character strings. Put the three characters here in any order. Semicolon, hyphen, colon. Done it?
Got it. Yes, sir.
Okay. In the same way, here also you change it because which symbol is coming out what you don't know. Any order you can give it. No problem. Let's see whether it is correctly doing or not. Here. Fine.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any more issue?
No.
How can issue achigi? Otherwise, I'll address the why it is null. Yes. Chalo, a slide jiba. I will address why it is null. The subsequent call to null. Jodi subsequent call to null no daba, what happens? First issue. If I put str here, right? After doing the first token, I am printing str. Printf. The original string is equal %s. After taking the first token ITR, I am printing the original string. What is the original string? This point it will break. Then ITR will assign to str. Then the remaining part, the original string becomes ITR only, not ITR, CSC, SOA, IDS, not the remaining part. Here also, if I am putting str instead of null, always I am passing the value of str here. Then what will happen to our output? Can anybody will say? He realize kari paruchi ki the printing here will be ITR.
If in other there will be ITR.
Exactly. This will under in infinite loop because the subsequent part of the remaining part of the string will be CSC, SOA, IDS. It is not getting. It is getting the str which is always ITR. Hence you will under a infinite loop. Right? The original string now ITR.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Terminated. Control C. Right. Hence you got the first. If you want to do the subsequent tokenization of the same string, instead of this first str, you can print it out only null. Then question arises. In the second call onwards, remaining part who gives? We are not passing. What we are passing? हमें कौन पास करछे?
null,
Null. Then
Null.
where is the remaining part? Right? Where is the remaining part? Look in that. This is the first call. This is the subsequent call. This is This is the first call. This is the subsequent call. Right? I will go to explain. Why null? Right? Have a look into that one. First call. str tok, right? You are putting your string, comma, this one. Done it? This is a library function. Its body must be somewhere, right? Let I am mentioning the body. str tok, done it? Okay, right? The body of the function is here to here, right? You pass the string. First parameter will be pass. Second parameter will be pass. Level clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is the body of the function. Body of the function, where the function whole thing written. It will first look in that. After getting the string, it will do the operation. Done it? After getting the token, it will return the token. Token return करिएला. Is it fine? After the remaining part, जो remaining part is there, remaining part, right? I am not writing the whole part, the remaining part. A pointer will point to that one inside the body, right? It is a pointer. After doing certain tokenization, token, a pointer pointing the remaining part, here it is returning return. Return, what is return? Character star, let it be T1, right? A pointer points. The name of the pointer is called static pointer. Have you ever heard the term static in C? 11 Sunicha?
Yes, sir. Static dynamic.
A static pointer points to the remaining part of the string, right? First call, string pass ହେଲା, delimiter pass, The function will do its job, extract the token, first token, return the first token. But a static pointer points to this one, the function body. But a static pointer, assume that some remembering variable is there who remembers the remaining part of the string. In layman term, a remembering variable. Just a layman term, not programming term. A remembering variable is there who remember the remaining part of the string. What is the remaining part of the string for our case? CSC ITR SOA. केते ए string remaining part केते
ITR so
ITR so
that variable remembers mark it the remaining part. Then what the variable remembers? ITR SOA. CSC already extracted. Okay, right? In the second call onwards means subsequent call. If you want to tokenize, जदि tokenize करने को चाहूँच, str tok by using the same function str tok, you pass the double code here, right? This part. Do you require to pass the remaining part from your side? Because already a remembering
No.
is there.
no
Do you require?
no.
If you don't require, you pass it null to reutilize the remembering part. But it clear? To reutilize the remembering part. Then this will test if the remaining part, this in shortcut let it be SP, right? If SP equal null, right? Use the remaining part. Use the remaining part. Right? Else use the new string. Finally return token. Either thing is clear?
Sir, that static pointer part, will you again explain?
Okay. Remaining part is clear? Once again. Carefully observe the first call. Whenever you are making a first call, pass the original string which to be tokenized. The original string is str. It is passed. Now the string token function body is this much. Right? This is a library function. I am not writing the correct all body. Parameter pass str token here, delimiter here. It will do its own logic. After doing logic, you extract the first token CSC. The remaining part, after extracting the CSC, the remaining part is ITR-S1. So will be remembered by a variable. The name of the variable is a static pointer. Right? This remembering variable already remembered the remaining part which is ITR and SOA. Now, if you go for the second call, then question arises, do you want to reuse the remaining part or not? If you want to use the remaining part, you pass the first parameter of str to as a null. If you are passing null, the starting pointer will check. Yes, the first parameter pass is null. If it is null, I have to use the remaining part of the string that already one call made or few call made. The remaining part is used. If this part is not null, if the static pointer part is not null, what the string you are passing here, that will work over. Now it is clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. A sincere request to you, तमे टिके किसी समय दबो, you have to read few things. C storage class. जदि टिके पढ़ी केबे आसीबो, it will be better for me to explain further. Number one is C storage class, auto storage class, automatic. Keyword is auto. Second storage class is called external storage class. Third kind of storage class is register. Right? Fourth register is called static. Okay, done? A storage class take a podibo all books. Your textbook, Henry, Kaplan, everywhere it is there. Otherwise, read it. Few lines are there. I require variables which are auto, variables which are external, variables which are register, variables which are storage. This refer to static storage. Right? Mu tar related example gote dekhaibi just for my point of view. Right? Either term is clear. Jodi second column onwards, instead of you do null, you pass any other string ptr. What will happen? Already first call made, second call what happens? Look into my code. Gedit str pok2.c. Check out. Control C, Control V. Right? Let this is the simplest string. I made it this one. I made it this one. Right? Out a string. Char ptr. So, can anyone say string डाका मत है?
ABCDs कुछ भी लिख दीजिए।
CSCA.
Done. ठीक है?
Done.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Delimiter अलगा नहीं जा. Let the delimiter is equal. Right. Now I use the first string with the delimiter. This one, let two delimiters are used. No problem. Right. I will print the token. A token. The token. Correct. What was the answer? Answer कितना सी हो? Line number 10.
Again, MTech.
Answer.
Yes, yes.
No. This line number 10 only. आगू जाओ नहीं. Line number 10.
MEC.
ITR.
ITR अब ना. को string टा नहीं चुमो. Which string?
ITR.
अच्छा ये सर
STR.
Okay. At line number 9, you made a call to str2. First call over. Correct? At line number 9, you made the first call.
Yes sir.
Right? Hence, you got the first token of the string str depending upon this parameter. This is ITR. Correct. Now first call made. If the first call made, already this is activated. In the second call, you have to decide what to do it. If you put null, then this string will go on parsing. Right? In the second call I'm doing, instead of null, I am here putting PTR. Okay. कौन कॉल second call रे?
PTR.
PTR. What happened? Already you made a first call. Then there is a remembering pointer. Who remembers this one? If you are passing PTR, does the parameter is null?
No, sir.
Then you will try to make this string to be tokenized. Got it clear?
Yes, sir.
Then if you pass
Yes, sir,
PTR,
yeah.
then it will extract make. Got it clear? Make will be printed here.
Clear, sir.
Okay, right? Then again, what you are doing?
CSCA.
Then what will be printed?
CSCA.
CSC what has you have?
Yes, sir. Sorry,
Bhartaman,
sir.
mechanical, because PTR is
Same.
mechanical,
MTech.
right? Mechanical will
Same
go
will
on print.
again and again. Yes, sir. Same will.
On कर देख लियो how much we are correct. Done it. This process will infinite loop.
Infinite loop, yes, sir.
Done it. And the second onwards, this will be null. If this will be null, then things will be okay.
Yes, I got it, sir.
Got it. मत्ते output टा immediately कहिबा एठी. Then I will give a break. I will take a quiz on this one and further continue. वर्तमान मते कहिबो. भलसे देखो. Okay, this much only, not so much. What is the output? Line number 11 and the loop.
Sir, output line number 11 will be MECH.
Make.
अच्छा,
Make.
तो make. ठीक है, next.
MECH. Line number 14.
Line number 14 कौन दबो?
Same MECH.
भल से देखो.
Yes, sir. Same ही दबा दो.
Same
Change
दबो.
Sir, value तो
अच्छा.
change ही नहीं हुई.
भल से देखो. एठी यूज कर स्ट्रिंग टोक. अन्य माने के देखो.
Sir, এটা first 14 তারপর 15 তারপর 16 এম দিজিও না sir.
11 line make print it. তারপরে token not equal null, mechanical is not equal null, fine. Mechanical is again printed. Okay, right.
Yes,
Next.
sir. That's what I
Next.
Then sleep, then
Next, sir. CSCA.
अच्छा.
CSCA.
Okay, that's fine. Are all getting why CSA is coming? If so, then answer is correct.
yes, sir.
Because
Yes,
here
sir.
after taking this one, I
Knowledge
pass
then.
again the original. Then it will try to work on PTR. Subsequent remember is on remaining part of the PTR. Okay. Now
Yes,
check
sir.
your output.
Sir.
Okay, make. Then CSA remaining part will be over. All you got it clear?
Yes, sir.
Now
Yes, sir,
string
yes.
tokenization first part over. After getting the each string, I put the string onto the array. Gote ko neki array re thoibi so that argument array will be ready. Right? Let me read the slide. This part. String token splits the string into tokens. On the first call to str token, the string being passed is specified in the str variable. In the each subsequent call, this is only the turning point, should pass the same string. then string must be null. The second argument string token is a delimiter. Each successive calls to string token returns the start of the next token and insert a null byte at the end of the token being returned. Right? The string token function returns null when it reaches the end of the total string last. Right? It does not allocate any space because there is only a pointer, addresses are assigned for the tokens, but rather it is tokenized string token in place. Thus, if you need to access original string after this one, तमे आउ पाई परिबो नाही. Hence, if you require the original string, you have to save prior to tokenize. गोटे पूर्व string को भांगिया पूर्वरु ताकू सेव करिक रखिबो, otherwise you cannot return the original string. That's the idea. A sample demonstration of programs are there in my slide. Right? This is the count. This is okay.
Yes, sir.
तमे 5 मिनट ब्रेक जाओ. Your quiz will be ready as soon as you return. I will give you the question. Okay.
Yes, sir.
It's already 1:45, sir.
145. Go for 2 minutes. Otherwise, you wait. Let me ready the question.
Okay, sir.
Agree?
2 minutes straight.
तमे 5 मिनट टिके देखो क्वेश्चन टा. I will set the quiz. Fine.
Yes, sir. Yes. At 50.
I just stop my presentation slide. Just hardly 5 minutes, not more than that. Because I had opened the account and send you the question. Okay, ready? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Give me the link now immediately.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, given. On 53, you have to complete by. Got the link? लिंक मिल रहा है? ज्योतिष, आशुतोष, हेलो.
मिला sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now start.
Sir.
Okay.
Sir,
Start your quiz.